After 18 days in quarantine, finally time to head to the ship. Let's do this.
All the best. Do well. Come back soon.
After 2 months of short vacation, it's finally time to go back. You can actually see how dead Mumbai airport actually is right now. So I was really happy to come to the airport after 17 days of quarantine, but nobody here. And I think it's a good decision to head back to sea and probably try and come back when life in Bombay, life in the world is actually a little bit better. And that's exactly why I've taken such a short break this time. My flight's going to check out in a little bit. I'm going to get something to drink and then we're going to head to Singapore. As always, the first thing we're going to do is get a cup of coffee and then head to the gate. We just got done with immigration and there's no rush at the coffee shop, so let's do this. So it's about 2:40 in the morning now. We're going to head from here, land in Dubai at 6 o'clock in the morning, get out of Dubai at 10 o'clock in the morning and land in Singapore 2100 hours today. It's going to be the longest way to fly from India to Singapore, and this can only happen during the pandemic. So after a long flight, multiple security checks, multiple COVID tests, we have finally made it to Dubai. Now the next stop from here is for us to head all the way to Singapore. Dubai airport is buzzing as always, and this is the best part about being here. I signed off and I transited through Dubai and it's phenomenal even now. Also, it finally feels like I'm out of quarantine. Dubai has so many people at the airport. They are following social distancing norms. This is one of the few airports in the world that's actually fully functional at this point. So this is my fellow crew member. He just flew from Delhi to Dubai. Finally met each other. We're going to get a cup of coffee. We're going to be boarding in the next hour and a half. So we're going to make the most of it. Super zonked. I haven't slept in hours. Right now the only thing that's going to work for me is strong coffee. How's your vacation?
Good but short.
Yeah. We both have had extremely short vacations. He did 14 months on his last ship. I did 11. We're waiting to get our reports checked for COVID. We also have our PPE kits on. It's kind of required when you're entering the port of Singapore. So just boarded. So we got a little bit of salad, some dessert, water, cutlery, beef and rice, friends on the TV, and a beer to go. So we got our entire kits on. We finally met the local representative in Singapore for us. We're being taken to a quarantine facility here in Singapore because I think the ship's not reached the port yet. I think she's still en route. She should be here in the morning. And I think for me, this is probably one of the hardest sign-ons right now. If you're a seafarer, be prepared to go through a whole bunch of requirements, regulations, dress up like a complete monkey. That is pretty insane. So it's always surprises, surprises, surprise. So this part of the vlog is when things actually get interesting. Stay tuned. I'm kind of happy. We get a little bit of time to just knock off, unwind. It's been a long travel. So we've just come to a quarantine facility. We've taken a barge and converted it into a floating hotel, and we're basically staying here, and we're going to be here until the ship comes in. We just climbed up this little ladder. As you can see, that's the water. We're inside the port. We're going to go in and I'm going to show you this quarantine facility. We're currently on the inside of the ship. So this ship is specially tailored only for seafarers. It's pretty basic, to be honest. Like in Korea, we had a full-fledged hotel in the center of the city in Busan as quarantine. Here, we basically have a floating ship, and it's my room. This is the washroom area. And we are basically on board once upon a time cargo ship. So the quarantine journey continues. I'm gonna keep you posted. I'm gonna freshen up and we'll see what happens next. I also do know that there are a lot of potential seafarers who watch this channel, so in case you want to know what the accommodation of a ship looks like, this is pretty much it. We have a desk there. This is the 2-person accommodation room, so we have one bed there, but they haven't laid it out, and I don't think they're going to be bringing anyone else in. We have a bed here for me. They've also given us a television set right in front of both the beds. Bathroom space is basically like any other ship has. You have your shower, you have your attached bathroom, wash basin, and you also have a little bit of storage space, not too much, which is here in the format of these closets. I have no idea when the ship is going to come in. I think she's still standing on anchor. We'll be transferred into a boat from this little ship that we're on right now, and then that boat's going to take us to the ship. A lot of people ask me about the hard moments that we have at sea, and this is definitely one of them. Also, I don't know if you guys can see, but I have a phenomenal view. Let me show you the windows that we have here. These are also known as portholes, and I can see a part of the port of Singapore, and there's a cruise ship right in front of me. Let's check it out. That is the port of Singapore. At night, when I open up these curtains, the view is fantastic. There's a lot of bright lights. It looks really, really great. There you can see is a cruise liner. She's probably preparing to go out to sea eventually, or undergoing some maintenance work. Behind her is the cruise terminal, and that's a whole bunch of ships anchored out there. Basically given us like a couple of sachets of coffee when I entered this place, 2 packets of biscuit. The food is also left at the entrance like it was in India. I just received this. This is my breakfast for today, and this is my first meal that I'm going to be eating here, and I have no idea what it is, so I'm going to show it to you guys. There is a kettle in the room, so you can make your own coffee. When I came in last night, it was already like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was extremely exhausted. Other than that, I'm just going to chill and enjoy the good internet services that we have here. The Wi-Fi is pretty fast, and that's pretty great. I know I'm not going to have very great internet for the next few months, so in case I don't post this vlog, or you see this vlog rather 1 month later than today, well, that's because I had really bad internet. And then I'm going to enjoy my meal and watch a little bit of Netflix. So for breakfast, we basically have baked beans, scrambled eggs, croissants, and I'm pretty sure that's ham. Honestly, it's not bad at all. The food seems to be pretty nice. I'm going to kick back and watch a little bit of Abstract. And that's basically what the plan is for the day. Catch you guys in a bit. So I literally just left my room on day 2 of living here to get some water, because they're really, really strict about these things, and they only give you water once a day. Turns out we're supposed to boil the water inside our rooms that you get in your tap, and put it to the kettle, boil it, and then consume that, because it's different. It gets pretty hard to stay in quarantine for long periods of time, so even though nobody knows each other, they stand at the doors and talk to each other a little bit once in a while. We're all seafarers here, so everyone has a little something in common, that they all are planning to join a ship. Anyways, that was the morning session with the random seafarers at the door. I figured out what ship some people are going to. My neighbors are going on a dry ship. Yeah, that was different. Also, new update. The Star cruise ship that was there has finally left, and now we have the Royal Caribbean cruise there. Yep. That's the Quantum of the Seas, which is an extremely famous cruise liner. It's one of Royal Caribbean's most prestigious vessels. Breakfast day 2. And as for the latest rules in Singapore, any seafarer who flies into the country can only stay in quarantine for 72 hours, after which, if he does not board a ship, he will have to leave. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I was just informed by my crewing department that the ship has gotten delayed a little bit, so we are flying back to India tonight. This crew change itself was extremely hard for the company to pull off. The fact that they got the documentation done in time, they got us to fly in on time, and now because the ship got delayed and because of some logistical breakdown, the Port Authority has decided to cancel crew change upon our vessel. These are definitely hard hardships that seafarers are undergoing right now. For me, I'm heading back to Hayat in Bombay, Singapore, Dubai, Dubai, India. Alright, so we've packed everything up. We are now leaving the hotel, rather the quarantine ship, going in a whole loop this time. See you guys in a bit. As you can see, those are all the cabins in the hotel. I'm just waiting for my crew members. All of us are being sent home, and I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a little barge right next to our ship. This is probably a fuel barge because this ship also needs power and fuel to run, so they have to keep refueling it like every other ship. So they're probably picking up fuel right now from this, keeping the supplies going. I'm actually excited. See you next time. Bye bye. Thanks for the hospitality. These guys took proper care of us while we were in quarantine. Both are really, really nice people. See you. As you can see, that's the ship that I showed you guys. Is the fuel ship. These are the ropes that I used to make fast that ship there. And this is the way we gotta go. It was really dark when we entered, but now you can actually see. This is the ship accommodation barge.
What's up, yo?
My friend!
Oh yeah!
You're taking me back again!
What happened? What happened?
I don't know. Yep, we're in the holding area for the sign-off crew members, but we have not signed off. We have not even signed on. It's a beautiful day, so we're just waiting here. Check it out outside. Singapore is raining. Fantastic. The weather is truly mind-blowing. Anyways, we're gonna see how this goes. Stay tuned. Immigration done. So we're currently at Singapore airport, finally made it. In case you were wondering, the airport is crazy empty. Singapore has such strict rules during COVID, not too many people are traveling. Just made it to Dubai. So we've come across a bunch of Indian seafarers on this tour doing the exact same route from Singapore to Dubai because Singapore is a hub for crew change. Good coffee?
Yeah.
Alright. Just made it to Bombay airport. 4 days in and we've circled back to the exact same position. I'm back! So I am back at the Hayat. This is what I got after traveling for 48 hours. Nothing is certain, joining is extremely hard. I hope you enjoyed this crazy travel vlog, which was basically just in transit. Hopefully I'll be able to get out of this room in a week. I don't know if I'm going to be joining back anytime soon. Just hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for more, and you're going to get regular updates on how I joined the ship and what happens next. This is Untitled Chapter.